All right, my friends. If the shape is tilted, it can be rotated. Yes, that's the rule. And guess what? They never tell you that rule. I swear, sometimes this game makes me feel really, really smart. Most of the time, it makes me feel like a just stupid nincompoop that doesn't know anything. Because when you look at the solution, it's like, oh yeah, it's simple. But like, figuring that out from scratch, oh my gosh, it's friggin' hard. All right, oh, I guess they drained the water out of here with whatever we did there and opened the door. Oh gosh, this looks like another teaching me a new rule. What the hell does empty blue square mean? I have no idea. Actually, I do have an idea. The game has a lot of these little hints for such things. To be honest, it's very intuitive and doesn't really add anything. It's just purposefully confusing. Okay, I was gonna say, if you say it's intuitive, I disagree. You actually left out a not. I would agree that it's not intuitive at all, but not our fault, it's the game's, that's right. Alright, I'm gonna assume, I've never seen this, or at least I haven't seen a puzzle like this. I'm assuming empty square means instead of making this 3, which would this would normally be, is that means you take out 1 square. Okay, simple enough. So this is 4 minus 2. It's basically a minus. You take 2 out. Hashtag blame the game, that's right. I wonder if this one matters what shape you do it in. I'm gonna guess probably not. Those are all valid solutions. Okay. Wow, okay. So this means there are 4 square blocks. I wonder... Okay, so the minus has to be in the box with the shapes that you're subtracting from. So that's 3 of them. But we got a 4th one minus 2 to do that. And I think you could do this this way too, as long as you're subtracting 2. Okay. Alright. Oh gosh. So interesting. That's not gonna work, is it? So I have to subtract 1 piece from this shape. Gosh, how do I only get 1 piece out? Like that? There it is. I think that's it. Yes. Was there another way I could have done that? I don't think there was another way to do that, was there? Now I can't even remember how I did it. Gosh, I can't even remember how I just did that friggin' thing. How the hell did I just do that? I wanna remind myself that it's not just a fluke. How did I do that? Oh my gosh. I immediately forgot what I just did. There's something about going around here first. Oh my god, I literally... What is wrong with my fucking brain, man? How did I do this, chat? I literally can't remember. The world screen puzzles aren't very intuitive either. The totems that hint their location aren't very useful. You get to a point where you want to find the puzzles, and walking around the world looking for them is annoying as hell. Be nice to just jump to a location. Yeah. I literally can't remember how I did this. I had to leave a piece out. How did I leave a piece out? Solution. Thank you. Let me look at it again. So it was... Man, even looking at it, I have to like... It's like drawing the negative of a picture. That's what's so hard about a lot of this, is a lot of times you're drawing the negative. You're not actually drawing the shape you want. You're drawing the negative of the shape you want. So my question was, could I have done this a different way? And I think the answer is... yes, if I had done... Actually, no, I don't think I can, because if I go the other way... Maybe I can. Yes, okay, so that's the way. Oh, man, it's so hard. This game is freaking hard. Alright, what did I do? Did I unlock something? Maybe. There's probably something unlocked out there. Hello, dear witness. I wish you a wonderful day, successful puzzling, and the nerves to pull through. Thank you. I definitely need that help. That went down here. Did I unlock something? I can't even tell if I unlocked anything with that one. Well, thank you for the very nice first message. Oh, here we go. Does this come out of here? Over this way. Maybe this did unlock something over here. Although there's two of them. Ah, okay. So this did unlock down here. Okay. Alright. New confusing puzzles. Alright, let's go. Alright, so we're trying to just subtract pieces here. So 1, 2, 3. Oh man, this looks very simple, and I'm already... Oh, I can already tell my brain is gonna get fried trying to figure this out. So it's a 4 or 3 vertical plus a 4 or 3 horizontal. But I have to get these inside it. No, that's 2 horizontal. So I think it has to be 3 vertical, 4 horizontal, I think, which would be this, right? I think it's that. Yes, okay. A good first impression is important, just as much as encouragement with a mentally exhausting game like this. Well, I wish more people on Twitch thought the way you did. Because I get way more than nice comments as the first thing that people say is, you look like Heisenberg. Hey, Heisenberg plays video games. Hey, look, it's Heisenberg playing video. That's what I get. 8,000% more than a nice intro like yours. So I appreciate it. Yeah, where's Jesse? Do you make meth? Do you like blue drugs? I mean, that's you know. I mean, Twitch chat, you're amazing. I would never make fun of you. Who's Heisenberg? He's the main character from Breaking Bad, who has a goatee and glasses and is balding. So, I apparently, sharing those traits, look literally exactly the same. All right, let's see here. So if I get 4 verticals here and then a 2 wide. I should say I sure do make drugs. You want some? They're sugar flavored. Yeah, totally is what I should do. So it's either 2 vertical and 4 horizontal. Maybe I can take away 1 from both. So that'll be 3 horizontal and 3 vertical. Yeah. I think it's that. Yes. Okay, okay, good. See, that one made me feel a little smart. I got that without taking 30 minutes to sit here staring. What about this one? If I take the top right off, that would be just 1, 1, 2, 3, and then the top 4. So... is that it? Nice. Okay, good. Right, you think you understand why, but that can be a motivation for people to click on the stream. Questions is if one wants such viewers. Yeah, well, my response is usually something sarcastic, because that's how I respond to most things, especially things that I am annoyed by. But I'm trying to be entertaining. Let's see here. So none of these can be turned. So this one has to be in this shape. This one has to be in this shape. This one has to be in some other shape, but I need to take out a box here. That puzzle is tricky. Well, welcome. Many of these puzzles have felt very tricky to me. Okay, it feels like... so I need to figure out how to make a box out of these shapes and then subtract the box. Which looks like there's multiple ways to do that. At least if one tries to understand the actual rule. Oh, I'm trying to understand all the rules for sure. So I think I need to extract literally this shape from these guys combined in some fashion. So randomly do something. I'm sure it's not that. So let me conceptualize this. So if this guy's bottom 2 were stacked on these guys' bottom 2, that shape would be a 2x2 with 1 extra piece here. If I then subtracted this box from there, that would leave me with these 2 and... wait, I didn't even do that shape right. That wouldn't have been a 2x2. It would have been a 2x3. Would have been this and this. This piece wouldn't have been in it, which won't work because I have to grab that piece. All right, what if we considered this piece being here and this piece being here? Problem is if I subtract the 4, then we're just taking out the actual tiles that give us those pieces, so I don't think that works. Okay, maybe the strategy is actually to find where I can fit this, which seems to be in like one of these 2 pieces in the middle here, like these 4 or these 4. So that would be the subtracted middle. So I'd grab those two pieces. And what pieces are making up those pieces? To grab these two guys, I think I'd need to do something like consider... And I can't turn anything here. Yeah, there's so many pieces to these puzzles. The first thing is figuring out where the pieces come together. Then, on this part, figure out how to draw it out. Then, make sure you draw a line that includes all those pieces. And then, figure out what order to draw that line in. There's like 4 different layers to these puzzles. That's what's so mind-bending about them. Okay, what if I consider this piece is here? Would that help me at all? Then this piece would be here. That would be this and this. That would leave this piece to be... And that piece wouldn't fit on the... That would have to be like here. And then I'm not grabbing this piece, so I don't think it's that. Okay, how else could we do it? So let's discuss the rule of blue shapes, because there's a detail that is easy to miss. Sure. I mean, I'm trying to learn the rules, and that's what these puzzles are doing, but this game is so obtuse about how it teaches you things. If you want to help me understand a rule, an aspect of the rule that I don't understand, please let me know. Maybe what this is teaching me is that I can use these boxes individually, and I don't have to use them all 4 together, but I don't know that because the game hasn't told me. I'm assuming that I have to use this in this box shape. Now, if that is a wrong assumption, I don't mind if you tell me that my assumption is incorrect. Because again, this effing game tells you nothing. You're just supposed to figure it out, so... I mean, this game's super great. I would never say this effing game about this game. Never. Never would I ever. So what if the shape was these 4 here, plus this guy here, this guy here? You don't recall if it cancels that shape within the other notes? Other... What is your sentence? I don't recall if it cancels that shape within the other or notes and overlap. What do I think? In which order the rules are used? I don't understand the question. What does it matter the order? Um, I mean, I can't go into negative boxes, can I? I assume a blue empty square cancels out a yellow filled square. So I don't quite know what order of the rules means. And maybe you're trying to give me a hint, but sometimes I'm obtuse, especially when my brain is blowing up from trying to understand obtuse rules that aren't explicitly stated as this video game presents them. All right, maybe I should just do this. Let's count how many tiles we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 12 tiles. We have to subtract 4. So I need to make something with 8 tiles. I guess the question is, what shape are those 8 tiles? I mean, if I just go like... That's 3. If I just do that, sure, that doesn't work. I can't just count the tiles and subtract the tiles and then make whatever shape I want. Like, can I assume that I can use one of these subtractions to take away that top piece, and that's a valid shape for this thing? I don't know. So if I take 3 more pieces away, if I do that, no. Are shapes first built and then parts subtracted, or do you take parts away and then build with the rest? I don't know. Are you going to tell the answer, or are you just trying to make me think? Because I don't know the answer. My assumption is you build the shapes and then take out this shape. That's my assumption. I think you have to build the shape and then pull out these 4 in this shape. That's what I think. Is that correct? Is that what you're telling me? Because that is my assumption I'm working around. Still not helping me much because I can't quite figure out how to make that work. Can you tell me why yellows can't overlap? Because they bump into each other. I feel like maybe what you're telling me is, and I don't know if this is true, because this effing game won't tell you. Are you telling me that if I were to take this shape right here, which would be this, and this shape right here, which would be this, if I stacked them on top of each other, like these two on top of these two, cancel them out with this, can then I reorientate the leftover pieces? I don't know. Because the sum of chapeau in a single field isn't allowed to be higher than 1 because it can't be drawn. I have no idea what that sentence means. I'm sorry. You would start drawing 8 block shapes, which include the 4 symbols. Man, I can't even draw an 8 block shape. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why is that? Why does that work? I don't know why that works. I don't know why that works. If you overlap the pieces and delete the parts of the shape that overlap, afterwards it works. This game, I hate the rules of this game. I understand that 12 minus 4 equals 8. Yes, I understand basic arithmetic. What I don't understand is how that interprets to being this shape. Put the left shape one to the right, and the right one to the left, and they build a square that gets deleted. I'm trying to visualize this. She's saying this shape goes here, this shape goes here. Doesn't that delete more than 4 blocks, though? It's actually 2 to the right and left. What? Oh my god, people explaining this are making this even harder for me to understand. If this guy was here, and this guy was here, and I'm deleting this square, I'm not just deleting 4 blocks, I'm deleting 3 from each shape, aren't I? I don't know how that math works out. You're gonna draw it. Okay, please do, because I'm trying to understand the esoteric rules to this obtuse game. Because I cannot understand how that works. I can see how this shape is here. I can't see how this shape being deleted from here works with these two shapes. You only delete 1 block for each field. You know, if this helps, these are the 4 blocks you see deleted. Okay. I also don't know if that helps. Let me pull it up on stream so I can explain why I don't find that to be commensurate with the rules. That doesn't seem right to you? Are you correct that blocks on the right just overlap? I don't know. That's why I'm trying to understand this rule. Because even if this were correct, why would that be true when you're not deleting a square anymore? I don't know. That doesn't match with what I understand of these rules. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting different descriptions from different people and I'm still not understanding it. The two on the bottom count for the subtraction, but are still in the shape because there's overlap, is how you interpreted it. If this shape were here, that wouldn't work because one would be off the edge to delete those blocks. You have two yellow shapes and one blue shape going over a single field, and the blocks for these single field are count down as 1 plus 1 minus 1 equals 1. In the end, it's about having a count of 1 in each field, so you have something in it to draw. I don't know, I don't understand that, sorry. I feel like it has something to do with this description where this shape is here and this shape is here. Okay, wait, maybe I do understand. Hold on a second. If this shape was here and this shape was here, what's throwing me off is the fact that there's overlap here. So if I had this shape here and this shape here, there'd be one block on each of these spaces, but there'd be 2 blocks each on this, and that's what's throwing me off. But if then you delete 1 out of each of those, it leaves you with 0 here and 1 each here. Is that it? I think that might be what it is. And I think that's what Tompley is trying to tell me in math and paragraphs that I don't understand. Oh man, that's still really hard, freaking hard to see. But maybe I can understand that. So this shape is here. These guys are subtracting from here. This shape is here. This shape is here, which means there's overlap of an extra block on each of these spaces. The subtraction's deleting these and then putting these back down to 1. Oh my god. Okay. Well, my brain is exploding, but I think I understand that. Maybe that's what Tyler is drawing too. All right, let's do more shiznizzle. All right, Tyler has a picture. Let's see what this picture is. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of a drawing of what I'm picturing. This guy is here. This guy is deleting these 4. This guy is here and this guy is here. It's these stacked 2 blocks that was breaking my brain. So apparently you can stack blocks on top of each other, then subtract 1 for it to be a single block. That's freaking crazy, but I think I understand it. That's hard to explain. Yeah, it is. And that's one of the hard things about trying to help in Twitch chat, is that it can be hard to explain. So I'm going to guess we need to do some sort of stacking thing here. I thought you can't change the orientation if the symbol isn't tilted. Well, the orientation isn't changed, Club Chemistry. This block, you can't rotate it. You can move it around the board as long as it's within the box. So this guy here is here. This square here is down here. This guy here is in this shape right here. This guy here is in this shape right here. Those 4. But when you overlap this subtraction right here, you delete the 2 that got moved here, and you delete the 2 extras that were here, so it just becomes a line. You can move location. You can't rotate unless it's tilted on its axis. You found thinking of these as top down and making sure there wasn't a second layer was helpful. Okay. All right, let's see if we can understand this one. So how difficult is it to even make this pattern? Like impossible to make that pattern, isn't it? that you block into each other. It's Tetris plus math plus rule thinking. Isn't it fun? Well, some of the puzzles, when I don't take it 30 minutes to get it, are kind of fun because I feel smart, and then I run into that where my brain, I don't feel smart at all. Blow strikes again. It's too bad Blow is such a jerk. Blow is the guy who made this game. Okay. Oh, jeez. Right, let's just count tiles and see how many tiles I need to be in here. 4 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 plus 8 is 12. Minus 2. So I need 10 tiles. And there's... How many are there total? 3 times 4, 12, 30, 40. There's 16 in total, right? So I need to leave out 6 tiles. Tell me that's not the answer. Okay. So that's the right number of tiles, I think. Yes, and there's how I feel about Math on stream. He's always had an abrasive personality. If anything, he's just more chill these days. Update on your air fryer tryouts. Fryers turned out to be crappy and soft. You think we just don't have the right type of potato for fries or something? Infuriating. No. I'll be honest, every time I've had air fryer fries, my brother thinks they're great, but he's the one making them in the air fryer. To me, they're like fake fries. Air fryer fries are just never going to be that good compared to like real fries, I think. Alright, so what am I doing? I'm trying to get 10 tiles. I have no idea what the orientation's gonna be, what the orientation's gonna look like. If I were to like, okay, I can't turn this. So this has to be, if it overlaps. Would basically fill in one space. But it can't overlap. I can only delete 2 pieces, so I can only have 2 overlaps. If I overlap. You have a heart for puzzles, but when does the puzzle have a heart for you? Fries actually turned out to be exactly like fry attempts you did in the proper fryer with a lot of oil. Told the key to crispy fries in air fryers, don't make many at once. You've never tried that. Sadly, anything but flash frozen shot potatoes just turn out to be soft and not crispy. They're always so hard on the player. Alright, well, I'm in the middle of 2 different conversations, so... So this right here is 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder if this is teaching me that I can delete things that would go off the edge of the puzzle. Where can I fit this? Actually, I think that's the question here is where does this fit onto here in this 4x4 grid? If I consider this middle guy here and put it there, we'd have 3 overlaps, but only 2 deletions, so that wouldn't work. Is there an orientation where I can fit this where 2 deleted tiles makes it fit in? Actually, I can fit this in. Say this middle one was on that guy right there. I would delete 1 and then the rest would fit. So I think that's what I have to assume. I have to assume this middle one is going on like this, this, or this. And we're filling in those spaces. And I can delete one other tile somewhere. So let's assume I'm putting this guy, the middle thing of that right there. So that means the shape I'm making is this tile, full line across, 3 of the 4 here, and then I can delete one more tile somewhere down here. Man, how do I make this shape? You can't really make pockets inside like chest pattern is showing, so use the T to fill in as many gaps as you can. Yeah. I can only fill in 3 gaps, right? So I have to use one of these empty things to make it possible to slot it in like right here, like I'm talking about. This 1, 2, 3, 4. We delete this block so that this piece slots in there. I don't know how to make the rest of this checkerboard pattern though. That is a question. And I'm thinking I would like delete this bottom left one. Oh gosh, I don't know how to do this. So that would mean I would do this, but then this guy needs to be deleted out. Gosh, I don't know how to make this pattern. Yeah, you can't make a checkerboard pattern, so how the hell do I draw this? Okay, I think actually the answer is you can kind of make it at the edge. You can make a checkerboard pattern at the edge, you can't do it in the middle, so I need to fill in the middle. Which means... Okay, I think I have it. I think instead of putting the middle piece here... Sorry, I'm not looking at chat because I think I'm figuring this out. I put the middle piece here, which would coincide this yellow piece, and that would fill in 1, 2, 3, and delete the overlap. And then I can delete one more from somewhere. Which would probably need to be the bottom right. Because I need this piece and this piece to be in. Let me see if I can understand what I'm trying to do here. So I delete the bottom right. Include that. Yes! Yes! Like we always say, around the outside, yeah. So let me see if I can clarify what we did there. God, this is freaking hard. So we can subtract 2. One of the subtractions, we're putting this tile here. And we're subtracting the tile from here, which coincides to that gold piece, so that this will slot in. That fills in this 2x3 right here. And then we subtract one more piece, which I subtracted this one. I think that's the only way to do this. Because you need this piece to be in, which is there, and you need this piece to be in, which is there, and you need this piece to be in, which is there. Holy crap, that's crazy. I already did this, apparently. What did we just do? I think we turned something on. Oh, wait a second. Ah. No. I need that color. Oh. That's definitely a world puzzle. It's not letting me do it. Thank you for the follow a while ago, Mr. Plens. Appreciate that. It's probably an angle. Huh. I think it needs to be the same color as this, and I don't know how to make that the same color as that. Did something move earlier? Actually, I'm hearing a sound. I don't know how to make that work. It looks like the same color as this. Can I ever see this from the other side? What could that other puzzle be? I don't know. Are you talking about this puzzle? I already did this one. At least I thought I did it. Didn't I already have this done? I thought I did. Okay, I heard that sound again. I don't know what that is. So I did that. I don't know what it's doing. More than one way to solve it? Probably. I don't know. I inverted it. I don't know what it's doing. It looks like maybe this red piece can be moved. Inverted on the other axis. I mean, like this here. Okay. Great. Did it. What is it doing? It's moving that thing that I moved before. No rage quit. I'm trying not to. Oh. Does that change color as it moves away? Oh my god. Is it really another perspective thing? He's learning. I mean, Color Theory was probably my second least favorite puzzle so far. Right behind the audio bull schnizzle. Man, I hated that audio thing. There it is. Good. Okay, we got it. Maybe you can do it multiple times. Oh, I know the environmentals. I've done plenty of them. I learned them first from the desert, which is probably where most people learn them. Which, to me, is the coolest part of the game. The environmental puzzles are the coolest. Although having to do them while things move is a little trolly, but I think that's... I talk a lot about the annoying parts of this game. I think the coolest parts of the game are the environmental puzzles. Yes, the Jungle of Hell. I did not enjoy that. I almost rage quit from the Jungle of Hell. Because I'm a musician, and I was really excited about audio puzzles. And then when they start stacking audio on top of you just to troll you, I was getting pissed off by that, so... You did not learn yours in the desert, you learned yours on the mountain. Okay. Alright, alright, I think I know how I have to turn this, I think. I need the purple and blue to be connected, so... Does that work? No. I'm pretty sure I can turn this using this switch somehow. Did I turn something else on by completing those puzzles down here? There's no 2 blue lights up here, right? I think that's showing me that I completed those. What did those lead to? They lead to this, that I don't know what it does. I didn't like the LSD bunker, like you call it, if you heard that right. Talking about the one with all the different colors. I didn't like how hard it was to see through the filters, and I didn't like the different levels changing the colors. Actually, I didn't mind the different levels changing the colors. I didn't like the last one, where you had to guess the colors based on some esoteric, obtuse color theory that I couldn't get from the stupid clues they gave you. I didn't like that final one, that you had to figure it out. Alright, how do I do this? Saying black is not right. So does that mean I need to isolate black? Wow, it said it's wrong without flashing anything. I don't know how to make this elevator work then. Do I have to go all the way around? Or not elevator? Surely there's a way to make this thing work, right? Just wait until some of the later puzzles. Well, I might rage quit from those if they're worse. Or I'll just let chat play them for me because... There's only so much of the trolliness that this game has in its puzzle creation that I can take. Okay, that worked. And it's... not doing what I expected it to do. I expected it to go the other direction. I'm hoping this keeps going around till I hit purple, because that's the shape I made. Purple and blue connected. Okay, good. It's still going. Probably world puzzle around here. I need to use this moving thing to get like a reflected world puzzle or something. It will what? Get worse? Eh. Okay, alright. How do I move that? That one's just an angle, I guess. This one needs to be yellow. How the hell do I get a yellow color? That water is yellow. Oh! That looks right. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so we got those two. There's probably multiples. A lot of these have multiples. You have to include all the square blocks. The direction depends on where you ended the puzzle. Fun fact from the color bunker. The last puzzle in the first room before you use the yellow glass and the elevator puzzle are actually the same. You meant the platform would keep going. You remember I liked this game, yes. Alright. It's a lot of blocks. Let's count how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 30 squares. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. So it looks like we leave out 2. No. Did I do my math right? 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is 28. Okay. Oh man, do I really have to figure out a shape for this? What if I just left out the 2 corners and prayed? No. The math was right. Okay. Man. I just keep trying to leave out random 2 blocks and see what happens. That's probably not gonna work. Okay. Sweet God, yeah, apparently I have to do this entire thing. So I have to do a Tetris puzzle in my brain? Is that what this BS is? I have to do a Tetris puzzle in my brain? Focus on the rows. Rows. Well, when I watch cracking the Cryptic, rows are horizontal, columns are vertical. So if I focus on the rows, no deletion to worry about. I'm not quite sure how to interpret that. 5 across. I don't even know how to start going about this. Like the bottom most shapes have 5 squares in the bottom row. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Okay. All right, I'll try that. 5 on the bottom. Then where do I go from there? Like the top, these 2 guys have 6 on the top, so they can't be on the same. Oh my gosh. This feels like I have to do a puzzle without being able to move the pieces. That's what so many of these puzzles feel like. I can't actually manipulate things, so unless I draw them out. This guy could go there. No, he couldn't go there. He'd go here. I don't know why that randomly works, but I was just thinking this here, this guy here, this guy here. I can't fit a square block there, so I'll put the square block there and then just randomly pick another one. I don't like that one. What did that do, though? Open something outside, I assume. I don't know what that did. I have literally no clue. Don't see anything moving. Okay, well, let's go see if we can find another puzzle, I guess. I did all this stuff over here. I don't think I've been over here yet. Okay, no, I haven't been here. So assume this is how I turn the elevator on. Or the moving platform. Okay, so that must be to go to the side I'm on. So... that makes it go the other side, I guess. Wait a second. Oh, it's turning that and turning this is what it's doing. Holy crap, that's not what I expected. Man, that's slow as hell. That probably means there's a world puzzle around here I'm not seeing. Holy crap, could you be any slower? There's a second solution for the last puzzle. Okay. If you post it and show it to me, maybe I'll do it. Do I need to do the second one? Is that why there's no bridge here? Oh my god. Okay, this just lets me get across here. I need a faster PC. I don't think my PC is the reason it's slow. Well, crap. That just lets me go to the other side. That doesn't do anything for me. Alright, let's do that again. I didn't go in there yet. Can I get up to there? I'm not sure. I hope I can. I'm not sure what the very last thing I did, because I'm assuming I need to get a laser. I don't think I've gotten a laser from this area yet. Does the laser come out of that, maybe? Oh my god. This is so freaking slow. Maybe there's a shadow. It's a world puzzle. Or the swirls in the ground. There's a world puzzle. Otherwise, I'm just sitting here twiddling my thumbs. I don't see any reason for it to be this slow other than you need it to be that slow for a world puzzle solve. Okay, well, I'm not sure what else I need to do here. That's outside the swamp area. What have I missed? Because I haven't gotten a laser, so I must have missed something. What have I missed? Okay, so I want the blue and the black to connect. So that would be... that. Sure, there's a laser in this area, right? Like, that I haven't done yet. Have I not done this? No, I did these. Is that an alligator? I'm just acting like... Oh, I haven't done these. Wait, these look like different puzzles. Okay, I think I haven't done these. Interesting. How do I do this? Okay, that does count as canceling those out. Then why is that one wrong? Oh, because it's the wrong shape. Huh. You can cancel out single blocks at a time is what this is teaching me. How did I miss this one? I don't know how I missed this one. These cancel each other out, don't they? 1, 2, 3 plus that cancels that. 1, 2, 3 cancels those out. So okay. Okay, I need that to connect to these two if I'm going to do that. Oh, goodness. Okay, oh, geez. Let's see here. There, that should do it, right? Nice. All right. Where does this go? Okay, all right. I haven't been to this red area. Did I miss any circles down here? That one was a little less mathy, and that was actually easier than some of the others. It's crazy how there's just a random floating crocodile or alligator not moving there. I'm looking for circles. Any circles? I don't think I see any circles in here. This background groaning sound happens occasionally, and I'm trying to understand if I should equate that with there is a world puzzle somewhere close by or something. Okay. Oh, it's an elevator. Okay. What did that do for me? I have a feeling there's gonna be a time when I have to use my own shadow for a world puzzle. I feel like that didn't do anything for me. Okay. I don't know what that did. Oh. Wait, I'm supposed to be able to... Am I supposed to be able to get down there? How does that work? Maybe I have to do this puzzle from further away. God, now I can't remember how I did it before. I am a mole, I am a mole, I can do this, I am a mole. I don't know what that means. God, I already did this correctly one time, and now I don't know what I'm doing differently now. Why is nothing happening? Moles are notoriously optimistic. Am I just doing the same solve over and over? Okay, maybe that's the solve I need to do and move away. No. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. Can I get in one of these? Oh wait, was I not able to move around here before? I was, wasn't I? These gates need to not be here. These yellow things are elevators, aren't they? I don't know how to move those. Is that the same area? Okay, let's do that again. Let's check what's down there. See if that changes something here. Did that kill the alligator? I don't know if that did anything. You too should be a mole. You should take a look through the stairs. Okay. Look through the stairs. I did not see that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so do I have to do that from the other side over here? Couldn't I move onto this from just right over here? Okay, yeah, I didn't even see that thing. What's happening? Why is that showing the same thing there? Jeez, am I supposed to do this puzzle with frickin' line of sight? Jeez. Holy crap. I don't know. I don't know. There's no way I can do this puzzle through here, is there? Watch around, play a new game, or finish Talos Principle 2? That is the question. What's up, Jamrock? Why not both? Don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. If you find an answer to why there's a puzzle where you can't reach it, you have it solved. Is there a reflection I can use? There is a reflection. You'll watch Talos later? Okay. I know I'm just doing the same thing over and over. That's... I don't know what I'm trying to do here. Chat, I love your hints, but half the time, maybe 75% of the time, it just make me feel dumber. They don't actually help. It doesn't feel like me seeing the puzzle has solved the puzzle. Your hint is that you have no idea what's going on. Perfect. That hint is exactly how I feel. Your hint is that blue subtraction squares are tilted. Blue subtraction squares are tilted. Oh. That is a good hint. I didn't notice that about them. That means I don't have... Well... How does that help me? That? Holy crap. Things are happening. Oh. Okay, this platform is the same shape as these, and I am deleting the tiles that I need deleted. So I need this one to go down if I want to go down here. Okay, okay, which is... The bottom right one needs to go down. Although to have access to it... Oh my god, can I do this from here, through here? I don't have access. How do I put myself here while doing that puzzle? Oh, if there was a grate here, I could do it on that side, I guess. Can I get access to from down here? Can't subtract 3, can I? No, I can't do that. That's what I want, but I want to be on it when that happens. Okay, maybe I can see it from here. Vertically, not horizontally. Problem is, this tile right here, I can't have it move down because it's where the blue tilted tile is. Is it the same over here? It is. Feels like I need to do the puzzle from this side somehow. It doesn't feel like I have an angle to do it. I can't do that back corner tile because that's where the yellow thing is. So I could see it through here. At the bottom, at the back right tile was down, but that is, I believe, where the, I don't think I think it's purposely blocking, so you can't do that. How do I do this? I do not know. I get this tile right here to go down. If I can get this tile right here to go down, which I think I did earlier, that I might be able to do it. So what tile is that? That is... that one. Of course, there's a red plate blocking the way. Jeez. Oh my god. They're so strategically placed to make this really annoying. Okay, I think maybe I understand what I'm supposed to do here. To go through the middle one, I think. So that would be... No, can I get the middle one to go down? Yes. Okay. Alright, I think I'm slowly getting this. So I now need... that. Yes. Okay, and now I need... this is mind-bending. Okay, I now need... these? Yeah, I did it! GG! Alright, I hope I don't have to do that again, because, oh man, that is confusing. And what did this let me do? Is that the laser? We got the laser, I think. Oh crap, I'm gonna have to go back through that stupid puzzle, aren't I? I mean, it's an amazing puzzle. I would never call it stupid. Why would I ever say such a thing? That'd be rude. Alright, I think swamp done. Don't forget shortcut. I guess the shortcut's probably right here. Where I just, no, the yellow one's blocking it. I guess the shortcut would just be going up. So that would be like, what would that be like? I'm still staying down if I do that, aren't I? Left down the stairs. What? Left down the stairs? Alright, we got the laser. I don't see any shortcut from here. Just gonna do random things here and hope it gets me up. There we go. That works. I walked past it. Did I? I must be blind. I did not see a friggin' shortcut. There is a path at the bottom of the stairs. That's a path? Oh crap. Well, I missed it. I'd have to redo all that before. Oh, that's it. Okay, I'm just gonna go. We're gonna go into a new area. I think we're done here. I'm gonna go look in an area that I don't think I fully explored. Over this way, I think. Over here. We got the laser. I fired my laser. It's just a shortcut. Okay, so I'm not hopefully missing anything important there. Tree houses, that looks cool. Can I go do tree house puzzles? I say I'm done here. I'm sure there's plenty I still haven't done. Probably need to get out the way I came in. I guess the shortcut would have gotten me across here faster. I guess that's probably what it was. I take the long cut. Because screw you, guy who made this game and trolls. I mean, it's an amazing game. I would never say screw you or anything. I never finished the tree pagoda area. If you don't aim for 100%, you didn't miss anything important. Door had 2 puzzles on it. I don't know what door you're talking about, but yeah, I'm probably not going to go for 100%. Is this the shortcut? Is this the back side of the shortcut? Ah, this. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. Jonathan Blow, that's right. Alright, let's see what's this way. That's the castle, which I didn't finish because I didn't know how those yellow square puzzles work. I do now, but I think there's star puzzles that I don't know how they work yet. I mean, I say I know how yellow square puzzles work. Still freaking confusing as hell. I need to learn star puzzles. Which maybe that's this tree area. This tree house area will teach me star puzzles. Is that where the laser is? How is that just hanging there? Looks like that should have fallen. So Jonathan Blow is like famous for his attitude or something? Does he stream on Twitch his like development of video games or something? How the hell do I get up here? I think I have to reach there via boat. There was another way up here. Is there anything up here? There's a black pillar over here. Okay, so that's probably shortcut exit or something. I don't know how to start this area. You think boat is the only way to start that area? That seems like a weird thing. But I guess I could go... probably closest boat is over here. Maybe it was over in the swamp area. I know there's still stuff in the middle of the town I need to do. But I think there's also puzzle types I gotta learn first, so... I might be able to do this door over here now, actually. Yes! Yes, I know how this works. I thought I knew how it worked before when I first tried this. So... 1, 2, 3... Still feels like a tricky one, because this shape right here, where it is... Okay, yeah. Goes there. Let me see here. Wow, this is a surprisingly tricky puzzle even when I understand the mechanics of it. There, I think that's it. There it is, okay. One of the, like, I don't know, earlier puzzles we found, and I didn't understand the mechanics. Now I got it. Alright, so we can go grab this boat. I think there's star puzzles over here mixed with the square puzzles. Oh wait, no, I do kind of know that puzzle type, but I can't really get up there. What about down here? Yeah, this has star puzzles. I do ish know how this one works. So what happens if I do this one? So this can be tilted either direction. That would work if that block wasn't there. Let's see. It was tilted sideways. That stopped by this blocker here, it looks like. Now the student has become the master. That's right. I think that's it. No? Ah, it's one extra block there. Which I need to get that block. Okay, can I separate them? No, I can't. That's specifically why this guy's here. The other building is actually there to teach the new symbols, but that's more like second half over there. If you know the rule, it doesn't matter. Well, I don't know the rule yet. I need to learn the stars. I'd like to learn that from where I'm supposed to learn it. Because I I feel really slow when learning new rules. Every time I think I have a solution, then I see the thing that blocks me from that solution working. Which I'm sure is on purpose. And like that would work if that wasn't blocking there. I want to get this one done while the yellow thing is fresh in my mind, so... Damn it, I did that one before. I thought that was it. Actually, I think that might be it if... Do that. Yes. There it is. All right. I assume I need to do something else, which is the star puzzle. Okay, so we got that one done. That one I could probably do. I'm not going to do from here for now. Although... I've never done the error correcting thing with these other guys, so I'm not sure how that's going to work. I'm not going to worry about that yet, though. Oh, the thing's here. Alright, so I want to go to Treehouse. Oh, we can choose to go around. Okay. Let's go around. We'll go the scenic route. See if we see any world puzzles as we go. Alright, looking reflections of the water. Clicking on clouds. I mean, as annoying as some parts of this game are, it is a little genius sometimes how some of these perspective things work. How he played around that's pretty insane. Annoying genius. Is that a good description of Jonathan Blow? Annoying genius. Hopefully I'm going to the right area. I think I am. I've had a lot of people say, so have you started seeing weird things in the world around you where you're trying to connect them? It's like, no, I haven't. But if some people have, that's a good probably indicator that the creator of this game is pretty genius to make people see the world around them differently. That looks like a world puzzle. That also looks like one. Don't know where the angle is for it. All right. Maybe it was a reflection world puzzle, maybe. Yeah, this looks like one, if I can see a start point over here, that we take the boat around and follow that around, I bet. Is there a start on this green thing over here? I bet you there is. Oh. Now that looks like the end of it right there. So the start must have been somewhere I didn't notice. I don't think I saw a green circle. But I'm sure I've missed a metric F ton of world puzzles so far. A metric F ton. Alright, to the treetop jungle treehouse Tarzan level. Okay. Alright, looks like we're gonna learn stars. I don't know why that worked, but they lit up. If I went like this, it's wrong. If I went like this, it's right. So it looks like my initial guess is same colors need to be boxed together. That's my initial guess from that initial puzzle. As I spit on the thing somehow. Alright. Doesn't matter how they're together. Okay, it doesn't look like it matters how close they are together. They just need to be together, I think. Okay. Okay. Cool. No. Okay. So... 2 can be together, but not 4. What about 3? 3 can't go together. Okay. No. It looks like 2 need to always be together or something. I'm not sure I understand this rule, other than splitting them in half seems to be good, but I don't know. So 4 cannot be together, so that shouldn't work. That's 3 together, that doesn't work. Okay, so the only exit is here. Looks like these 2 have to be together, so these 2 have to be separated from them. So, I think that means this. There we go. Now there's 6, so maybe I have to always split them in half? No. Do they have to be grouped in groups of 2? Okay, it seems like the stars must be grouped in groups of 2. That's what I think I've learned. Yeah, okay, groups of 2. No, 4s do not work. Do, 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 do. Think that works? There we go. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm worried because it seems like a very straightforward rule. And if it seems straightforward, there's going to be something that I'm missing about it. That's just what I've learned from this game. That should do it. Okay. If I feel like I understand a rule, then I'm probably not understanding a rule. That's what I've learned from this game so far. Alright, so the hexagons, I have to grab them all. But I believe I have to do that without separating these two stars, is what I think I understand here. Alright, how do I not separate these two stars? Sometimes the rule itself is straightforward, but then the exceptions to the rule start to show up. Okay. Well, this feels like it's got to be an exception to a rule, because with this and this, I don't see a way to not separate these. Ah, there is a way to do it. Okay, there it is. Okay, alright. Oh, no, I had it. I just messed it up there. There. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that should work. Yin-yang it. Get yin-yanged. 4. I wonder if at any point there's going to be an uneven number of these stars, and then I'm going to have to figure out how that works. This is tricky. How do I even get 4 corner ones? There it is. There we go. Nice. Okay. Alright. I feel smart, but this is probably a very simple rule that is easier to interpret. I am smart, thank you. I don't often feel it while playing this game. So, alright, so black and white have to be separated, oranges have to be together. Can the oranges be with the blacks or whites? They can. So could I have done this? Could I have just isolated the black by itself and that would have been a... Yes, that would have worked too. Okay. And talented and handsome. Oh. Too kind. You're too kind. All right. Hmm. All right. I just had to say I thought I was smart because now. Does that work? Hey, it does. Okay, so whites and blacks can be together, but they also need to be isolated. So 2 a piece of these. That should work. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, whoa, wait a second. The colors just got changed. What does that mean? Was it a color thing the entire time? Okay, it looks like the stars were still correct. Yeah, the stars still need to be separated 2 versus 2. I'm a very smart individual, yet not so smart in regards to my hatred of oatmeal raisin cookies. True, true. I'm also not very smart on my social interactions. I rage kind of hard sometimes, so. But every once in a while I can solve a puzzle. Every once in a while. How about that? No. That leaves orange and white, orange and black together. So maybe the colors don't matter. Squares just need to be of their same colors, while stars need to be split in half. How about that? Oranges can be isolated? Nice, there we go. Purples, greens, okay. I think colors don't matter. I think it's just squares can't be with other colors and stars have to be cut in half. So I think that should work. Nice. Okay, getting more complicated here. So those can be together. Those can be together. Hold on a second. Does that work? Yes, nice. All right, I think understanding this. Greens and oranges are together, which is not allowed. Is that allowed? No, greens and oranges are together. That's allowed, right? Ah, no. Okay. I'm gonna go there. There, that should work, right? No. Damn it, greens and oranges. Why can't we all just get along, greens and oranges? That lack of judgment about oatmeal raisin cookies is why I need chat. True, true. And to help me through my rage. Okay, so these little blockers are making it hard to separate these oranges and greens. So the biggest issue here is orange and greens need to be separated. And I am failing at that right now. Okay, maybe my purples need to be grouped differently. What does that do? No, it's a purple by itself, or a star. Just call it by that. So it doesn't really do anything different than doing it this way. All right, green and orange separated. Is that it? I think that's it. Damn it, no, almost. That's gonna be green and orange together. Oh man, it's tricky, tricky, tricky. Oh goodness. Brain, come on, Brain, you got this. You got this. I believe in you, Brain. I don't believe in you, Brain. All right, so I have to block green from orange somehow. Is there a different way to block this off than I'm doing? Oh man, every time I think I have it, the stars are too close together. I think that would work if I could get to the exit that way. Goodness gracious, man. I feel like I've gone every direction I can so far. What have I not done? Just randomly drawing circles and lines. I haven't tried randomly drawing randomness. Maybe Brain needs a cookie. It's about cookie time. I want a GG cookie time this one because this will be the last one to get us to this next area. So I want to finish this one to get the GG cookie time. Is that it? No, green and orange. Green and orange. Ruining my life, green and orange. They're tearing me apart, Lisa. Oh, hi, Mark. If we number each intersection from 1 to 30, starting at top left, you can give me the steps to one solution. No, I don't want to do that yet. Although I might ask you soon. I'm getting a little stumped by this one. Maybe if you give me the beginning to it. Give me the beginning to it that I can work from. I had it and abandoned it? I did? If we number each intersection from 1 to 30, starting at top left. Start is 30 to 12 to 10. 30 is over here. 30. What's 12? I don't know if I know what that is. I think it's that. Not that. I don't. 30. Where is 12? 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, this is 12. 10 is here. So it is what I'm doing. You were wrong. Okay, I was gonna say, it's close, but like frickin' every single one of these I'm trying is close, and there's a thing blocking me to finish it. These blockers are effing me here. Probably something very simple. If I could cut that off there, it would work. Maybe there's a way to have the purple stars and the oranges not together. Maybe I need to do different purples together somehow. I don't know how to make that work. What about that? Damn, again, that's close. Goodness gracious. Again, close, but those greens are with the oranges. That seemed close, though. Okay, what if I isolated the greens from everything else? Is there a way to do that? The orange can't be isolated because these stupid little tabs in the middle there. Is there a way to isolate the greens? I don't see a way to do that with, well, also getting the purple separated. Do I? Again, super close. I would do it if the exit was in a different place. The problem, there are so many problems. Feels like the main problem is the entrance and exit location. And these two blockers here. Man, I've just been staring at this for probably like 15 minutes now. I don't know, anybody else got a solution, suggestion? I think I might just have to go on break, come back to this one, because I got nothing. I got nothing. Shrug. This middle line. So we need that for the purple to be separated, or the green to be separated. So I think we have to do that. And again, this would work if not for the stars not being separated. In order to separate them, then now I can't separate the green. Is that it? No, the purple start. Okay, I'm gonna have a cookie to feel better about life. I keep thinking I have it and then it's not there. GG cookie time, I'm stumped. If anybody thinks of something while I'm AFK, feel free to let me know. Or just grab a drink, grab a snack like I'm gonna do. When we come back, well, you've got it. All right, you can tell me after the break then. I'll be back in just a bit, my friend. Y'all rock.